What's going on, guys? Welcome in, welcome back. These messages riding on the frequency of love for the highest good. If this is your first time with the channel, welcome in. If you've been here before, or if you've been here before, yeah, welcome back. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do a general love reading for the collective today. We've really turned a corner on that. Ooh, you love who you are and you accept and celebrate your uniqueness. Okay, so general love reading. Someone's really like admiring their inherent qualities, learning to admire their inherent qualities. That's the uniqueness that's required here. The uniqueness, that offbeat, that quirky, silly, crazy, weird, childlike quality that you inherently possess. You love who you are. You accept who you are. You celebrate who you are. You love who you are in all of your uniqueness. You literally come from this beautiful energy of like I'm seeing like a well, just like like just this love that's just like pulled up from the earth, like just pulling up the you know what I mean, just more and more and more and more and more and more, just like buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of love. You feel unconditional love for yourself every moment of the day. Oh my gosh, this general love reading is like just so, it's like gushy for you. Like it's like you're falling so passionately in love with like yourself in a way that feels so grounded and genuine and balanced is what it is. Like, and you have this unique quality about you that like you celebrate like the tiniest thing, you know what I mean, or like the weirdest thing. Someone's like, okay, I got a divorce, and you're like, oh my god, congrats, this is gonna be amazing. And they're like, yeah, no, you're right, yeah, no, you're right, it is. When really they were like expecting you to, you know what I mean, 222 on the timer. They're like, I got a divorce, like they're like, and you're like, they expected you to be like, oh no, but you showed up and you were just like, I'm here to support. What do you need? How do you need me? What can I do? And you know what's so interesting about that is like so many people don't even know when that comes forward. It's like, whoa, what do I need? You know? You feel this deep unconditional love for yourself every moment of the day. Now this, like in the past, may have been perceived to be this vain thing about yourself, right? Not you've been made to feel vain about loving yourself. Like, because you loving on yourself and taking care of yourself, it is like something that you just genuinely know is like something that makes you feel good. And so maybe you've been like made to feel like you should overextend for others and like not look after yourself. And the energy here is like telling me that someone here is like really, now take these messages if they resonate, of course, but someone here is really unconditional about their self-love practice. And this is so beautiful because this is what's allowing you to be unconditional and show up in the world this way as well, and allowing you to show up and be like, what do you need? I will. That's it. You know, I think the energy here is like, there is no energy here in this reading, by the way, but I'm thinking of like an example here where it's like, have you ever like had bad news or something and then like you shared it with a friend and you low-key saw some like confirmation on my phone, some glint in their eye that they were like happy, and you were like, and like because of the consistency that you show up with, that is one of the most confronting things for me. Okay, as your older, younger brother bestie here on the internet, 444 on the timer, confirmation. If you came home, you know what I mean, confirmation or whatever. Like if you came home and told me, I'm gonna turn this off. 1616 on my phone. if you came home and like told me that, like I would just be like, yeah, you attract like-minded, high vibrational people into your life. Beautiful. So fuck that. That example, I don't even know why I brought it up. It's not in this reading. You attract like-minded, high vibrational people into your life. Yes, you do. And I think that for someone here, you've gotten really, really, really discerning about that too. It's not even an energy of someone being like happy on your downfall, but even like an energy of some subtext like that went on, where you're just like, you're not like me. You don't think like me. Like, you attract like-minded people into the world, and you're like speaking to someone, and then they hit you with a busted ass fucking thought, and you're just like, that's what you think of me? Heard. Confirmation on my email. And you're so discerning about that. And it's really a terrifying thing for people, is what I'm hearing, because people know exactly where they stand with you, and people never know where they stand with anyone. And people don't like knowing where they stand with people, which is weird, like, because they also don't like not knowing where they stand with people. So here you are showing up differently every fucking day, and people are like, ah, and other people are like, yes, because they're doing the same damn thing. You radiate unconditional love. Yeah, and those are the like-minded people that you, the high vibrational people that you attract into your life. That's exactly what's happening here. You know what I mean? You're just taking the trash out. You are your own best friend. It's a beautiful place to be. It's a grounded place. You're intentional. You're loving. You radiate that kindness, that unconditional love for self. You really don't delineate anymore because your boundaries are so intact. And you see and know and accept and attract and love. And this energy of you knowing exactly what you need when you need it is something that's like so high vibrational. You know, and something that is just attracting all that is. And when I say all that is, we know that the light attracts the dark as well. So you're attracting all that is. And that's the energy of, you know, every once in a while you gotta, you know, take the trash bins to the street, you know, like once a week. Your partner and you resolve your conflicts peacefully and respectfully. Now, okay, here we are, because this is so interesting. You know, I started this energy with a love reading. And I think that someone here is learning that in order to attract the partner that you can resolve your conflicts peacefully and respectfully with, you have to show up and celebrate your uniqueness, accept yourself in all you are, be unconditional about yourself, radiate unconditional love, be your own best friend, attract like-minded, high vibrational people, and know exactly how and where and why and when to kind of like upgrade your thought process, your, you know, how you're kind of structuring your life day to day. It's like a whole like experiment. It's like your life is this like little art project that you just tend to every single day, and like you kind of like add to the canvas here and take a step back and you know, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take a break. You know, I don't know, like, this is the life that you're moving into here with the partner that you're moving into it with. I'm seeing this person too, like, is really like, is helping you to become more of this like realized version of yourself, because like this person is like becoming a more realized version of themselves as well. And that's what happens is nature turns over. You're turning over nature, and you're like allowing cycles to close out within yourself and coming more into your like radiant unconditional loving energy every single day, over and over and over and over and over, and like pushing out any energy that like doesn't seek to fuck with you, and allowing more space for like the people that like do energetically align with you and like you, dead ass just like you and fucking vibe with you and think you're cool and shit, to like honestly enter your space, to like enter your field of awareness, your like magnetic field of awareness. You know, and like this is how you walk around every day, and like you're aware of your like field of awareness. You're aware of your ability to attract, detract, decompose, like turn nature over. You're aware of your uniquenesses and how they help you propel yourself forward. You're aware that like you know how to be your own best friend, so you know what you need from friendship. Like, this is a very beautiful reading for someone here today, and I'm really excited about this partnership that's moving in here. I kind of want a little bit more clarity here. because I want to like, okay. Lightworker Oracle. Divine talents. Whoa, okay, interesting. 10-10 on the timer. So someone here is going to be coming into this beautiful divine partnership that like your talents are going to complement each other. I love that energy and I just got chills. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay, I feel it's like important to say Dark Night of the Soul is over here. Ugh, I don't like that in a love reading, but like I'm just getting that like your partner and you, like it's possible that you're currently inside of a karmic partnership that's like undoing itself or some shit, or maybe like they're going through a dark night of the soul, your partner right now, like who you'll end up with or something. Like, yeah, that's really what I'm getting. And maybe like these energy of the divine talents that you're both waking each other up to is like they're slowly waking up to their, or maybe quickly waking up to their divine talents, and you guys are like meeting in this timeline, in this like in this energetic space that doesn't yet exist, but you're like on the way there. Does that make sense? Like, you know, like you're like, oh, that vacation next March or whatever, like that we planned or whatever, like you know, it's kind of like you're preparing for this life that you don't yet have. Now someone could have their soulmate, you know, however, I don't know that like generally. I'm like wondering about the psychology of that. Like I'm like, well, would you be here for a love reading if you had a soulmate? Well, I'm sure, yeah, maybe, why not? Maybe you guys are both here. Hey guys. Divine talents. You guys are waking up each other to your divine talents. You know what I mean? Or maybe my soulmate's here. Hey. I'm just kidding. That like totally freaked them out. They're like, ew, never mind. Divine talents. 12-12 on the timer. You guys are going to be waking yourself up to these beautiful divine talents. I'm seeing music here. Okay. Maybe that's significant for someone. But see the wings here? I'm feeling like you guys are just gonna fucking fly. You guys are gonna be like giving each other these like wings. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna be empowering each other so much to see each other in the way that you've always like been seeing each other. Even if you haven't seen each other, right? Or maybe it's an energy of you like coming back around and someone, you know, in your energetic field from like a previous life arena or something like lands in your field of awareness, and you guys are like, oh, whoa, like this makes sense, right? Like kismet. And you guys will both, that doesn't have to like resonate, but like whoever this is for you, it's like you resolve your conflicts peacefully and respectfully because of the experiences that you've both been through. You know what I mean? 13-13 on the timer, confirmation. It helps you to understand each other more. It helps you, like, okay, so the person at the end of this, like the dark night of the soul that they have gone through, or that you like are both going through, or you've both gone through something similar, possibly, is what maybe this is what that is. This dark night of the soul is like what, that's kind of the energy I'm feeling. Thank you, Spirit. The dark night of the soul is kind of like what will end up like helping you to understand like each other in how you are, in who you are, right? And so there's like, if you misunderstand each other, you can resolve this. You know, there's nothing that you can't resolve because you have this intention to love each other more, and you both radiate this unconditional love. That's what I was going to say, is that like they mirror back your exact divine fit. It's like this fit. It's just like this puzzle piece. They mirror this back. So you love who you are and you accept and celebrate your uniqueness. Your soulmate loves and accepts and celebrates their uniqueness. I butchered it, but do you know what I'm saying? Let me try that again. You're your own best friend. Your soulmate is their own best friend. You radiate unconditional love. Dang it! They radiate unconditional love. You attract like-minded, high vibrational people into your life. They attract high vibrational people into their life. That's hard to do that. That's hard to like flip those around. Anyway, So yeah, actually that's going to be very significant for someone here too. Okay, so like I see a whole lot of high vibrational people linking up with fucking people who are not very high vibrational. And so think of it this way: if you're linked up with someone who is high vibrational, you perceive to be high vibrational, and they attract low vibrational people into their life, newsflash, 15:15 on the timer, how high vibrational could they really fucking be? No offense if you're currently with this person now. Maybe you need to hear that. I don't know. Maybe. Sorry. But you know, I'm your older, younger bestie brother here on the internet, and I love to read energy, and I love to tell you the truth. Okay? Now that is the truth. That is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. The end, that is the whole story, and I'm standing by it. And yeah. I'm booking them on needing to work on themselves, or work on, you know, it's not that they can't be high vibrational. Let me clarify that. It just means that they need to make choices that are more high vibrational. It's so simple. It's literally so simple. So maybe they are hearing this reading with you and they need to hear that. So like, yeah, I had to be the one to say it. Or they aren't, and now you know. Or maybe you knew. Or maybe that doesn't apply. Maybe a lot of things. 16:16 on the timer. Whew. Either way, this general love reading was all about you, which I love. I guess all these readings really are all about you, but the energy of you kind of falling so deeply in love with yourself and your own curriculum and all of the things, here's what it is, all the things that you deem to be shortcomings, right? Your mind, you know, like maybe you feel like, okay, so like, let's say this is specific for someone, so like you're an artist, right? But you feel like you're like not good enough. Okay, make some art about that. You know how like universal that is to not feel good enough? So there you have it. That's your topic. That's your starting point, you know, for whatever it is. And maybe that's a theme or something. Like, so you see, in 17:17 on the timer. So it's simple. Use what you have. Don't go against what's there. Just use what's there. This is totally different, but because we're talking about love readings and now I'm talking about other shit. But if that type of thing interests you, by the way, because I mentioned this on the channel in the past, I'm developing some things I want to be, you know, offering you guys in terms of, because I'm an artist as well, I'd like to be just fostering more like I'm almost like, okay, am I like an art teacher or something? I could support you guys in feeling more empowered as artists, and I have ideas on how I could do that and offer you guys things that are content that's structured around that. I'll offer it separately though, so it won't get in the way of the readings or anything. And I thought like that if that interested anyone, I don't know, let me know, because I've got a lot of ideas and I'm like, well, what do you guys want, right? More healing? I could stay in this lane too. I don't know. This is creation as well. So 18:18 on the timer. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Either way, guys, I appreciate you being here for another message, and I hope to see you in another one very soon. Take care.